Ako una yung nagsabi na drug addict siya. Hindi naman ako nag-iimbento ng istorya. Pero yung mga PDEA reports nila ngayon na sinasabi na totoo, na hindi totoo, natural yan, ma'am, kasi panahon ni Marcos. No agency in government can go head-to-head with the president sa bagay na yan. So, sinusuppress yan. Pero sinabi ko sa inyo, noong as early as, hindi pa ako presidente, noong presidente, mas lalo ko nakita. I saw it again. But yung dito sa Davao, because alam mo, ano talaga ako sa droga, pinakita nila na si Marcos nandoon. Hindi ko binigyan ng importante. Ang sinabi ko lang sa kanila, trabaho lang kayo. Huwag na ninyo akong isali na lalabas na personal akong magalit kay Marcos. I do not need it. But when I was president, I was already looking at yung full the full story of yung pagka-addict ni Marcos. Pero ako, naniwala ako kasi nakita ko at hindi naman sa yung aking innate native na galit ako kay hindi yan, Mr. Marcos. Yung napinakita sa akin ng presidente ko. Alam ko yan, pinakita rin sa iyo kasi presidente ka. O takot lang yung mga gago sa PDEA. At lahat ng mga dokumento na yan, talagang inano na yan. It's either they were erased or...
Very seriously, Ma'am Lorraine, mga kababayan, Attorney Victor Rodriguez, gustong mapakinggan ng taong bayan. Were you aware when he was still a senator? Please correct me, correct us. You were the chief of staff?
No.
No. During the senator, hindi pa.
I was not part of his office then.
Okay. Because the incident that caught him red-handed, referred to by the documents and revelations, referred to the time that he was a senator. So thank you for correcting us na hindi ka chief of staff. But when you entered into officially as among his legal team and key core leaders of his campaign in 2022, were you aware that he was into drugs even during campaign and towards assumption of office? Nakikinig po ang bansang Pilipinas.
No, I'm not. At hindi ako naguhugas kamay. Hindi. And to be very, very objective, hindi ako sang-ayon sa mga napakaraming polisiyang nagaganap ngayon. Okay. Pero yung pagtungkol sa drugs, wala akong personal knowledge. In fact, I'm the one who went to town with his negative result way back in November of 2021.
Because it was brought up directly and indirectly at isa sa mga nag-critic sa kanya noon ay ang hindi outright na pagsuporta ni Pangulong Duterte sa kanya at may wrong insinuations na siyang nire-refer doon sa a candidate involved in drugs.
And immediately, I responded immediately.
Yun.
I think it was in a DZRH interview with Deo Macalma that we do not feel alluded to. So immediately, we jumped into, sige magpa-test and then ilalabas ko yung resulta.
So in all honesty, you have no direct knowledge that time that he was into drugs or he is using drugs sa mahabang panahon even the time that he was campaigning to become president.
You know, this drug thing, the drug use, whether it's recreational or drug abuse, tapatin na natin, let's face the issue.
Go.
This is his story that just wouldn't go away. And muling binanggit yan ni Pangulong Duterte kagabi. Naglabas ng PDEA report dated 2012. Naglabas ako ng negative result ng 2021.
Ayun.
Kaya nga ako ay minabuti kong magpa-drug test. Just to heed the call of, again, DILG ang nananawagan dito ha.
With your clear declaration that all leaders in government
across the board dito,
dapat
Eric,
magpa-drug
lahat.
test. Ayun.
Dito lumalabas yung value of advice that the President is getting from around the people that is surrounding him. Kailangan patingin mo na rin yan. Palahat na tayo magpa-drug test.
That will include, of course, Anton Lagdameo.
Lahat, because we have the right to know.
Correct.
Dahil papunta rin tayo doon sa usapin. Parang pag nagbabasa ka ng pahayagan, pag pinakikinggan mo yung mga nagsasalita sa panig ng gobyerno, these are all seemingly war freaks. Basag ulo. Gusto tayo makipagdigma sa China. I'm not pro-China.
Pareho tayo.
I am not pro-US.
Yes.
I am pro-Filipino.
And pro-life.
And pro-Filipino, I am pro-Constitution.
Yun.
So, yung drug test na yan ang istoryang hindi maipagpagpagpag. So, ano ang solusyon?
Yes, go.
Magpa-drug test, a credible drug test. Why?
You're addressing it to the President.
Sa lahat, including him,
Okay,
including you, including me, including Doc Lorraine.
Call.
And including, if they want to include the former President Duterte, go ahead.
Go. Sige.
Para tapusin na natin itong isyong ito. Sapagkat, pagka naglalabas ang isyong ito, sasabihin kasi, kontra kay Bongbong, kritiko ni Pangulong Marcos, no. Ang pinag-uusapan ho natin dito ay droga lang naman. Sino sa inyo na gustong magkaroon ng kapatid, asawa, kaibigan, boyfriend o kamag-anak na adik?
Or presidente na adik.
Wala, hindi ba?
Yeah, ako nagdugtong Or presidente ng bansa na ina-allege at itinuturo na adik.
Not even just the president.
And other
Sino ang
officials.
gusto mong opisyal ng pamahalaan na adik?
Yun.
Kaya
Clear.
nga ang challenge dito,
Clear.
dahil bahagi ako nga yung naglabas ng resulta At marami akong natatanggap na katanungan, pineki ko daw ba yung resulta?
Isa pa yun.
Alam ko daw ba ang peke? So sabi ko, no. I am standing by the result that I have presented to you, to the public, to the Filipino people, way back in November 2021.
Hold mo na, Attorney Vic. Ma'am Lorraine, go ahead po for your interaction for this very sensitive question of mental health, competence, moral question on the President about his involvement into drug abuse that affects now the entire office of the President and all decisions coming from it. Go ahead, Ma'am Lorraine.
No, it's okay. Eric, just let ES continue. Yeah,
Okay.
I wanted to continue his trend of thought. No?
Sige.
Going,
Thank you, Ma'am Lorraine.
Yun nga, dapat kinakailangan magpa-drug test na. Harapin na natin yung issue sapagkat if you want to restore the people's faith, trust, and to the credibility and integrity of those who are in power, whether elected or appointed, drug test is the way to go. At ito'y dapat bukas at credible drug test.
At the current, the President refuses and all his advisors and inner circle are not into it because they're calling it as fake news and harassment to him.
Alam mo, pagka merong hindi sang-ayon sa nangyayari sa patakaran nila, tatawagin agad nila, babrand agad nilang fake news. So anong totoo? I'm calling on those spinsters in the PCO. Anong totoo? Kung fake ito, anong totoo? Then present something that is real.
Logical.
And the most acceptable document na kaya nang patayin ang isyong ito is a credible drug test using yung follicle ng buhok ng subject.
We support. Agree. Attorney Vic, may tanong na pumasok dito. Medyo mabigat siya na tanong. At ito ang kanilang sinasabi. Pakitanong ka, Eric, kay Attorney Vic Rodriguez because he's now facing the country, the nation, the people. Does he believe, or do you believe, ako na magtatanong, that until now, Marcos Jr. is into illegal drug abuse. And that is the reason why he cannot decide correctly, properly, how to execute the powers and mandate given to him as the president.
If this...
Eric,
Ma'am, go ahead.
Eric, pwede padagdag doon sa tanong ni ES. ES, yung napaka-relevant nung tanong na yun ni Eric, no? Kasi as a doctor, ang nakikita ko kasi nakakagulat itong mga pinaggagawa ni Bongbong Marcos, no? And parang from my perspective, the only explanation to a lot of these weird things that he's doing is really his continued drug use. No, okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
I would like to reserve my thoughts on this for now.
Yeah.
But my answer to you, Eric, at Doc Lorraine, at sa mga kababayan natin, pagka nagpatuloy pa yung kanilang pananahimik, pag nagpatuloy pa yung kanilang pagtatingang kawali, pag nagpatuloy pa yung kanilang pagkikibit-balikat at hindi tugunan ang clamor ng tao na magpa-drug test, we're not zeroing on the President alone, but across the board, lahat ng mga opisyal na nanunungkulan sa pamahalaan, ay sa tingin ko, papunta na ron ang aking paniniwala.
Ayun.
Sapagkat hindi mo pwedeng basta ikibit-balikat ang bagay na ito. Yung mga kapatid nating kasundaluhan, periodically, kayo po ay pinag-undergo
Yes.
ng credible drug test.
Required.
Periodically, yung mga kapatid natin, yung mga kapulisan, kayo ho ay hinihingian ng periodic drug test. Now, it seems, pag binabasa mo yung pahayagan, pag pinakikinggan mo yung mga nagsasalita sa gobyerno, we are on the brink of war with China. Ang uutusan dyan, kayong mga mahal natin at kinikilala at rinirespetong sundalo.
Tama.
Hindi ba't may karapatan din kayo mag-demand? Kami ay nag-drug test. Maaari ba yung civilian authority na siyang mag-uutos sa amin at gumagawa ng polisiya ay sumailalim din sa isang credible drug test kagaya namin?
Ayun.
Sa tingin ko, karapatan nyo yan at obligasyon ninyo sa inyong mga pamilya bago tayo sumuong sa isang armadong conflict laban kung kaninong nasyon.
Makatao at makatotohanang panawagan ni Atty. Victor Rodriguez. Maraming salamat. Almost 7,000 live viewers. Atty. Victor Rodriguez live. Sa isang channel pa lang natin yan. At marami pang nagkikerry. Dahil sa napakalinaw at napakabigat na talakayang inihahayag natin ngayon. Before natin puntahan yung tapang-tapangan foreign policy at gentleman's agreement na hindi naman pala gentleman's agreement, kundi matter of presidential and diplomatic call of the former president in favor of peace and stability in the region with China, na question niya ngayon at tinawag niyang horrible. Bago niyan kasi, Sas Rogando will be joining us briefly to directly